I have to tell the world that we're in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
We're in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. I'm Nardwuar, a human serviette, and for some reason, I know Sky Larkin. How do I know Sky Larkin? Who are you?
We are...
Who are you? How do I know Katie? Who do I have with me?
You have with you Sky Larkin.
Individually?
Katie.
And?
I'm Nesta. I'm Doug.
And how the hell do I know you? A week ago, I had no idea who the hell you were. And now we're together. Is this Twitter?
It is the power of Twitter, actually.
There I am, right there.
Look at this, with the Nardwuar mobile. And now we're being...
it's beautiful.
We're being kidnapped by Nardwuar, the human serviette. And we don't know where we're going. We're getting in a car with a strange Canadian that we've never met before. Where are we going, Nardwuar?
Where would you guys... Yeah, where do you guys want to check out? Did you want to check out... Well, would you want to check out the should we check out Scratch Records first?
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Scratch Records is a record store in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. They also have a label, and you may be familiar with the act Black Mountain.
Yeah. Yes.
That's where Black Mountain emanate from. Also, they have a big distribution wing, so you can go check through their 7-inch section to see what is actually there. And they should be open for a little bit after that. And then we could check out, there's another clothing store too, called Deluxe Junk. I did live in Scratch. Maybe Scratch is open till 6.
Where is it?
Early in Vancouver. Dog stuff I get there, like all the dolls and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that interview is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And the new DVD I'll give you has stuff with Courtney Love and Melissa Oftemauer and everything. So that's pretty. We're heading to Gorilla Food. Usually I'm into hamburgers. What the hell is happening to me? My favorite place, and the place I want to take Sky Larkin, or here with Sky Larkin in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, as Katie pointed out, every city must have a Space Needle imitation type thing. I'm taking them here to Gorilla Food. I've kind of been turned on to this Gorilla Food stuff from Mint Records because they're just around the corner. Now it used to be, and I still am totally into the Skookum Chief Hamburger, which is at the Tomahawk Barbecue in North Vancouver. Unfortunately, we don't have time because it's an early show.
Next time we will go.
What you will experience if you went to the Skookum Chief Barbecue, Tomahawk Barbecue, would be the Skookum Chief Hamburger, which is 3 meals in one. For breakfast, you get the bacon and egg. For lunch, you get the wiener, and for dinner, you get the meat and cheese, all in one giant burger.
Wow.
It was amazing, and you can add fish and chicken. The Cribs added fish and chicken.
To that.
So that's great. So I love the Skookum Chief, but I also like places like Gorilla Food where they have raw hamburgers.
Wow.
Like you can walk in there. Actually, I didn't check the meter.
Oh, that's just checking the meter. Very important. It's amazing.
As I was saying, I love. Are we still rolling, Katie?
Yeah,
we're still rolling.
We can roll.
As I was saying, the Tomahawk I would love to take Sky Larkin to. Unfortunately, time won't allow it. So now, because of Mint Records in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, home of bands like The Organ, The New Pornographers, My Rock and Roll Band, The Evaporators, New Signese, Hot Panda as well. We're going to be touring Europe with the Von Bonnies. Be on the lookout for them very soon. Now, as we go down here, Mint Records said you gotta check out Gorilla Food. You can have a raw hamburger, you can have a raw shake, they have raw tacos, and they have raw pizza. Like the pizza is totally vegan. Like the crust is made out of noodles. It's just totally tasty. Here it is, Gorilla Food. And I've interviewed different bands in here. Last band I interviewed here was No Age, because they love the vegan stuff.
Here we go.
Here we go. So we'll see what we can get.
On to the next.
Who are you?
Who am I? That's the question we are supposed to all ask.
A bit closer, Katie. Can you move a bit closer from audio? Who are you?
Who am I?
This is Aaron from Gorilla Food.
Trying to figure that out.
Aaron, can you explain Gorilla Food? I was trying to say that I'm really into the Skookum Chief Burger at the Tomahawk Barbecue. I've talked to you about that before, haven't I? The amazing barbecue where Brian Adams in the North Shore worked as a dishwasher. But Gorilla Food, I love Gorilla Food because you can have a raw hamburger here, can't you? And you can have a raw milkshake. And indeed, what are Sky Larkin drinking right now? Can you explain, please, Aaron, what exactly are they drinking right now?
Wow, this is what we call the strawberry zing. Fruit smoothie. In this we have hemp seeds, we have bananas, orange juice, strawberries, and ginger.
Lovely.
And this,
he just said like he was gonna set up a show there and get a PA because there's like elements there. You're just gonna plug it in. And
Okay.
Oh yeah.
What is Ugly Things?
Ugly Things is Ugly Things is my favorite fanzine pretty much in the entire world.
Well,
It's put out by Mike Stax, who actually originally was from England and moved to America and changed his name to Stax in honor of the bass player of the band, The Pretty Things. That's why it's cool. The zine is called Ugly Things, and it features kind of like on the unknown heroes of rock and roll. I really love it, especially because it turns me on to bands that I'd never heard of before, and I learn their story. And this was really exciting before the internet, because I learned a band, The Monks, and The Monks had the song Higgle-I Piggle-I, Higgle-I Piggle-I, and in the Evaporators, we learned it. But I would have never known about The Monks had it not been for Ugly Things fanzine.
Amazing.
It's also helped to reintroduce me to stuff. For instance, I'd heard about The Music Machine and their song Talk Talk, and I kind of knew it as a garage classic, but I didn't know much else about the band. Then they did a huge expose on The Music Machine, and it got me back into The Music Machine. So I love Ugly Things. Also, Mike Stax used to play in the Telltale Hearts, and he also played in a great band called The Hoods as well. He's just like an amazing musician and puts out such a great issue of Ugly Things. Look at that. It's like a magazine. It's like basically like a giant book, and it comes out only a couple times a year, but it's just the best thing out there. Like Mojo is pretty good, but this kicks his ass by a long ways. Ugly Things. And of course, it's available at Scratch Records in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And Katie, you noticed something too that you wanted to point out too to the people, didn't you?
Oh yeah, that it's Shred Your Face 2 Tour 7-inch, which is a tour that goes on in the UK. We're currently on tour with Los Campesinos, and they were on Shred Your Face 1, and this is the 7-inch that was released for that tour, which was an amazing tour.
And it made
it's
it all the way here
here
to Scratch Records.
In Vancouver, British Columbia,
British Columbia, Canada.
Yeah. Anything?
Yes, I bought the world's smallest CD. It shrunk in the wash.
What is it?
It's a CD by a band called The Locust. They were very noisy and very fast, but I've never seen it before, so it's got a monster on it as well. So
Awesome.
Yeah. Enjoy the show. Have a good time.
Thank you very much.
See you later.
See you. Bye. Awesome.
Scratch Records, and you can see there's also zines available here too.
the average very British show there.
Yeah. Find anything?
I'm always on the lookout. You never know what will be good.
There's a nice sparkly cardigan down there that I don't know if you could pull it off, Nardwuar. You think that would fit you?
I think that would be great for Larkin.
I think it would be great for Nardwuar.
It would be actually.
There you go.
I would be afraid about all of my chest hair that might end up on it though.
It's a lovely thing. You think it's ghetto?
I like that it's split at the bottom as well. That's amazing.
Personal styling for Nardwuar the Human Silhouette.
Tailored for you.
I love it.
I think.
Kind of extolling the joys of having cruise control. Turns it on, stretches his feet, and then knocks the cruise control box off.
So the lights don't turn off.
And the lights don't turn off. There's no cruise control. So
we broke
Does
it.
it burn the battery or?
It seems to be.
He's got.
Right.
He has
And here we are back at Richards on Richards Club, exactly at 6 o'clock. We had 1 hour to show Larkin a bit of Vancouver, and it was only my interpretation of what Larkin should see in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
But
me being Nardwuar the Human Serviette. Here we are returning to Richards on Richards Club on Richards Street in Vancouver, in British Columbia, Canada. Richards on Richards used to be a meat market in the 1980s. All the hockey players would go and hang out there, aka the nickname Dicks on Dicks. But many other great bands in the 1990s and 2000s have played here, so it's opened up quite a bit. So
Well,
thank you.
very much, Nardwuar, for showing
Well,
us
thank
around.
you very much for letting me take you to a few places that I enjoy in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and doot-doodaloo-doo.
Doot doot. Yeah. Thank you.